Hey you all, so this morning I'm going to make myself some more pink salt scrub that you can use on your face and your body. This one that I made myself last month is pretty much down to the bottom. I really love this stuff. It is a wonderful exfoliator and it just makes your skin very baby soft. Depending on the type of skin that you have, you will want to see what feels good to you when you are exfoliating using the salt scrub. And you can vary the amount of oil that you put in there. I like to put in a pretty good amount of oil because then when you're exfoliating, you're also moisturizing, and you will feel the difference when you hop out of the shower. I usually do this in the shower, and this is a treatment that's just so good for you. And when I do this as a self-care, self-love practice. I never am massaging it into myself too harshly. I am just doing what feels comfortable for me. So you don't want to over exfoliate because you don't want to damage your skin either, as over exfoliation can even harm your skin. So I use this and I use it all over my body, on my neck, my thyroid glands, especially my back, just my feet, and it really is wonderful. So I'm going to show you guys how I make that today. Okay, so I have washed out my reusable glass container for my salt scrub, and I am going to use coconut oil, apricot oil, castor oil, and shea butter for my oil base of the salt scrub. I love coconut oil for its fatty acid content, and it is antibacterial and antifungal and can soothe irritated skin. Now we have shea butter, which is deeply moisturizing and is excellent for skin healing, and it also strengthens the skin's natural barrier. I love castor oil for reducing the prominence of wrinkles. Not that there's anything wrong with wrinkles, but this oil is absolute magic. I love apricot oil for making your skin soft and retaining elasticity. So we are going to warm these on low while we grind our salt. Now I already have a little bit of leftover ground pink salt from last time in my coffee grinder. The reason why I grind it is because I buy bulk pink salt that is much more affordable, and I get a big bag, and this means that it comes in these larger salt crystals like this, which you don't want to use directly on your skin as they are too coarse. So we are going to grind this up so that it is nice and thin like the salt underneath. Okay, let's take a look. That looks wonderful. So we are going to fill our jar with salt. It's very nicely ground, very fine, and feels soft to the touch almost. But we are going to grind a bit more as we want to fill our container a little over halfway with salt. Okay, we've got a lot of salt in here, and it feels nice and ground. Again, you wouldn't want to apply these scrubs to any open wound because it will sting. We can always add more salt or oil if we need to. We're going to start with this and mix it up and see where we're at. Last time I used lavender oil. This time I'm actually going to use pine needle oil, and we're only going to do a few drops. A little bit of that oil, you can see how it goes a long way. So I've given it a nice good mix and the texture looks really good. I could be finished now, but I think I'm going to make a little bit more because I use this stuff so much, almost daily, if not weekly, and I really swear by it. It's literally so easy to make, and it's much more cost effective to get a big bag of salt and some bigger containers of oils and make it for yourself over a period of time rather than continually buying the product in the stores. I'm sure there are some good salt scrub products out there, but I've had trouble finding one that my skin likes. Because even when I look for a natural salt scrub, when I look on the back of the ingredient list, it's usually filled with a whole bunch of other things, and some which are actually harmful. And so even when it says organic or natural, I always check what's on the ingredient list because sometimes it's not totally authentic. So I just like to make my own and use my own simple ingredients because my skin does best with just a few simple ingredients rather than so many ingredients. Some of this stuff, when I look on the back of the ingredient list, I'm like, there's like over 20 ingredients in there. And I mean, sure, it might be good for you, but my skin just prefers simplicity. And I just love making it for myself. So let's test the consistency. All right, you guys, so I added a bit more oil and a bit more salt. We are almost pretty much at the top of our jar. The consistency is really wonderful. And again, I've just made this at home with simple ingredients. I can't wait to use it. Also, usually salt scrub products are around $40. They can be up to $40 in most stores when you could really just make it at home so simply. They make wonderful Christmas gifts, and overall, I would definitely recommend a salt scrub as part of your skincare routine. So this will store somewhere cool and dark or even in your fridge, but I keep it in a cool and dark cabinet in my bathroom so that it is readily available to use. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you tried creating your very own exfoliating salt scrub at home.